So, second attempt, account has been unlocked, thanks Ubi. That took some time. Always something wrong with Ubi when you try to do something. I don't know what that is. The only bad thing I did yesterday was actually unlock the latest Assassin's Creed game that I got with my secondary video card on the mining computer you can hear in the background. That piece will be moved out of this room as soon as the new wireless card is arriving. So, we did one patrol, we are doing that, and we are going to continue with that and sink more British ships. Flygabwehrkanone, meaning anti-aircraft defense cannon. Okay, that is the flak gun, but not the gun we have on our boat, sorry to say. R is a naval version of the 88, I think it is. So it doesn't have the same recoil brakes. It's not developed by the same team that developed the Flak 88. So we are going to continue with our campaign of conquering the Atlantic, and that means sinking all our enemies.
U-boat sighted. Bearing 111.
So right now we are in Bremen, as you can see here, just where we left off last time. A bit foggy weather. With our boat
Escort
here.
sighted. Bearing 298.
So let's see what we can do. Just refit complete. Okay.
Rudder 5 degrees to port. Rudder 5 degrees to port. Rudder 5 degrees to port. Hard to port. Rudder 180 degrees to port. Hard to port. Rudder 180 degrees to port. Hard to port. Rudder 180 degrees to port. Full speed ahead. Half speed ahead. Hard to port. Rudder 180 degrees to port.
So yeah, we are now turning hard left to get out of here. And once that is done, we are... Oh, I forgot to actually activate my stream deck. Hold on. We need this essential tool to have a working game. Let me just find between my screens here. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. And this one. Update. Yeah, let's install that. I hope it doesn't fuck up my profiles. That's the second update in second okay. I will have to close OBS. Just hold the stream, I'll be right back. There we go, we are back in the action again. Let's just set that correct on the secondary screen so you can see our beautiful viewers there. Okay, so you see the OBS is up and running, that is good. We need this to make sure that we are all set and doing the right thing. And also that I can control the submarine where we're going, because it would be catastrophic if you're not. Uh-oh.
Surface the boat. Hard to starboard. Rudder 180 degrees to starboard.
We can actually do this.
Returning to course. New waypoint. Course 17. New waypoint. Course 333. New waypoint. Course 325. New waypoint. Course 256.
Rudder 5 degrees to port. Rudder 5 degrees to starboard.
Returning to course.
Okay, just gonna check that commands are set in here. Keypad number 5, is that correct? I think that is wrong. Rudder midships, what was that? Rudder midships, keypad 0. So hold on, we need to get control panel up. Ease of access, keyboard, virtual keyboard on. Close this, go to this, there, and let's go in here.
Rudder 5 degrees to port. Rudder 0. Rudder 0.
Returning to course.
There we go. Everything's set up. Okay. Let's see here. So yeah, why you're wondering why I'm using the Elgato Stream Deck is because I don't my keyboard, which is the Wooting 1, I have not set up with any keypad because it doesn't have any keypad, and I haven't set up the FN functions to have.
U-boat sighted. Bearing 190.
I haven't set up the Wooting 1 keyboard with the function key to have number keys, basically. So that's why. So right now we are heading out of Bremen, and we are going to hunt Allied ships. Yeah, did the Germans call them Allies, or did they call them enemies? That's the only bad thing about this game, it will stop every new contact you get. So it's probably a mod to get away with that, but yeah. So right now we're heading back to the British coastal waters, as you can see, and we are running with adequate speed. 8,000 times the normal, that's okay. There we go, we have something. Okay, let's hope it's not a destroyer or anything like that. Oh, we have men on the gun, we don't need that. Oh, wait, well, we can go with that right now. We don't need you. Okay, let's speed up and get closer in on this vessel.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 7.
Ooh, freighter. That's that way. Perfect. We'll see him soon. There we go. It's so still hot weather today, so he will most likely spot us already. Yeah, he spotted us. Okay, let's speed down a bit. Let's take a bearing on him. See what kind of vessel we're dealing with here. Ah, looks like a tanker.
Tracking new target. Tracking new target. Minimum speed ahead.
No, I did not say minimum speed.
Half speed ahead.
So this is this one, I think. How do you target range with this? Find it very strange, okay. So the speed of that one will be 12 knots. I think it is.
Jawohl, Herr Kalon. My wife complains the kids are behaving like rascals. I'm so proud of them. Chips of the old block. Jawohl, Herr Kalon. Jawohl, Herr Kalon.
I'll wait until we get a bit closer. Oops. I did something. There we go. So yeah, why we have these 3 people in the conning tower is because a submarine was never safe on the surface of the water. A submarine is actually at its most vulnerable on the surface. We don't have that much anti-air defense. We only have like this puny 20mm duck back here, flak 30, and even that doesn't do that much damage on an incoming airplane if they're coming to hunt us, spot us. And it's not that much damage that's going to sink us. Basically one what you call it, depth charge close to the submarine could actually be fatal to a submarine. The Germans actually made good submarines. Don't mistake me for that. The German submarines were far superior to anything the Allies could build. The Germans took them years, interwar years, and developed some really good equipment to get around the laws of the Versailles Treaty, where they were limited to tonnage of ships, limited to what guns they could produce and design. So what they basically did, like the 88 flak, they built that in Sweden and transported the guns to Germany, and then the wagon of the guns was designed and built in Germany. And they put them together here in Germany as a set. So very smart workarounds, and to develop the tanks of the German army, they called them tractors, which, according to the rules they were made to follow, were perfectly legal. There was nothing wrong with developing a good tractor for the farm. Actually, the world community actually supported that, and yeah. Later in the war, or later in the interwar development, you had the accordance with the Russians. Let's fire on that one. Where then the Germans and the Russians cooperated on tanks, tank designs and stuff like that. So that was it. I think we maybe are too far away. Woohoo! That was a good hit. Let's fly over there and see how they are dealing with this. Right above the bow. You can see there's some smoke coming on from the mid part of the boat. Something got hit. You see the lights up ahead, that's my submarine shooting. That's a good hit. Let's see, have they make... Oh, that's the bridge. Have they made any holes beneath? Not that much. This boat is 2 propellers driving at maximum speed. That's the bridge. There we go, starting to make holes. We're actually quite close to it now also. So yeah, and also as this boat doesn't have real radio, it might have Morse system, but it didn't have like a walkie-talkie radio, so it couldn't call for help that easily. And we don't want them to get any help at all, do we? So let's see. Oh, that was a miss. We're getting closer also, you see the shots coming in faster. Secondary bridge. Or is it the primary bridge, the bridge in front? Oh, that was a miss. Ooh, good hit on the bow. The front of the boat. Oh, that's the bridge out of commission. That was a miss. Oh, aiming a bit high it seems. Let's go down and show these guys where to aim. So now we are using armor piercing. See multiple explosions on that boat. It's a wonder it's still around. There we go, boat is going down. And then we can press this button.
Surface the boat. Firing tube 4.
Oh, that was wrong button. Oh well. So let's just continue with our patrol. How much do we have? Deadline by 1st of June. Don't need that. What date are we on now, I wonder? Where can we see that? Is it H key? Let's see. Fuel level 92% battery. Oxygen. CO2 level good. Compress level good. So everything is at 100%. Yeah, we fired a torpedo by mistake. My fault, sorry. Auto loading is on, that's okay by me. Okay, must be... Oh, wait, here we go. Captain's log. So, the 25th torpedo load. Yeah, 7,600 points, so it's sunk a total of 26,000 on this patrol. And objective was to sink 50,000 tons, so yeah, we're halfway there, plus a bit more. So we are going to just do patrol, so let's speed it up.
Torpedo, sir. Tube 4, ready.
Oh, we have something there. Let's check it out.
New contact. Warship moving slow. Moving away. Bearing 345. Long range.
Warship. We don't want to tangle with warships right now. That's a destroyer, isn't it? Merchant.
All stop.
New waypoint. Course 351. Returning
speed
to
ahead.
course.
Could be what this is, a convoy or something.
All stop.
We're reaching course end. New waypoint. Course 354. Returning
Half
to
speed
course.
ahead.
New waypoint. Course 224.
Oh, that's... torpedo planes.
Periscope depth.
We don't want them to spot us.
Current depth 10 meters.
So yeah, the submarine is actually quite visible from the sky at periscope depth. So as you can see, if they flew over me, they would easily spot me. But as they are looking at the distance, it's harder to spot me, especially when you look at that. We can try how it is with this. Yeah. So they would have to get close, I would guess, to actually spot me. We'll just go a bit under here until those planes are gone. Like that. Oh, hold on.
Blow all ballast. Blow all ballast.
Yeah, we're on the surface now. Took some time before the command to reach the system, it seems. So now we are going with not tremendous speed, but that's due to the fact that we are recharging batteries.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 3.
Dun, dun, dun. Merchant.
Jawohl, Herr Kalon.
Batteries now been recharged. You can see the speed is now up to 9 knots. Let's see if we can get any identification markings on this boat.
Tracking new target.
Is it a tanker again? Let's see. Let's cheat. Whee! So right now we are heading over with remote. Oh, game saving. And oh my god, we have a new tanker. What a day, what a glorious day. Isn't that what they say in Mad Max? So yeah, we are just going to continue for it. Let's just speed up a bit. There, he's definitely spotted us now. You see him going zigzag. Manned again.
Surface the boat.
And since you guys are using wrong ammo, This is what you want. Want to see the water splash right before the shell hit. That makes it that you're hitting. Oh. Oh. Let's go underneath.
Surface the boat. Periscope depth.
Radio damage,
Tracking
sir!
new target.
Sometimes it doesn't work as it should. There we go.
Tracking new target. Target marked. Current depth 10 meters. Engage electric motors.
Torpedo depth set to 7 meters. Magnetic detonator switched on. Tube 4 loose. Torpedo depth set to 7 meters. Magnetic detonator switched on.
Rudder 5 degrees to starboard.
Flag gun operational.
Tube 3 los.
Oh, you stupid torpedo.
Hard to starboard. Rudder 180 degrees to starboard.
Switching to impact detonation only. Torpedo depth set to 2 meters.
Rudder 5 degrees to starboard. Hard to starboard. Rudder 180 degrees to starboard.
Oh, wait, we have a torpedo in the back.
Closing tube 2. Torpedo depth set to 3 meters. Magnetic detonator switched off. 2-5. Los.
Now you should see a smoke, not smoke trail, but steam trail coming from that torpedo, because there you go. Top speed torpedo.
Torpedo impact.
So yeah, the magnetic torpedoes not as accurate as they should be, or not as good as they should be. Let's see how much damage do we do.
Torpedo missed, sir.
Not as much as I hoped. Okay, let's see how we're doing with this.
Firing tube 2.
That should be a hit.
Magnetic detonator switched off. Torpedo missed, sir.
Yeah, this will be a hit. This will be a hit on the front of the boat. And hopefully it should be a crippling blow.
Torpedo impact.
It's still going strong.
Torpedo depth set to 2 meters. Firing tube.
This might be a miss because I think he's about to turn. Yeah, this one is actually sunk. It's just waiting for the death blow, and that will be this thing.
Radio repaired, sir.
Ah, it will be a hit actually. Those anti-aircraft guns on this boat did some real damage on me. Don't like that.
Torpedo impact.
Oh,
Rudder 0.
there we go.
Rudder 0.
Boat sunk.
Blow all ballast.
Returning to course.
In the start of the war also, the German Navy U-boat personnel was actually quite nice. When they sunk a boat, they usually took on board the sailors and stuff like that because they needed safety, basically. But as the war progresses, Hitler got angry about how we were how the German Navy was actually saving the enemy. He got so infuriated that he came out with a decree that stated that they were not allowed to take prisoners on board the boats anymore. And many Navy men of the German Navy thought that was wrong because the Navy was nothing like, you know, the Wehrmacht or the SS. The Navy was its own armor branch, and they were quite proud of being the Navy. And by this new order that they received from Hitler, they were disappointed in the leadership, feeling that
Awaiting your orders, Captain.
feeling that it was
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. War, Herr Kaloin, is a...
yeah, feeling that they were basically been driven to being beasts
Jawohl, Herr
that they were
Kaloin.
not.
He's fine, Lieutenant. Herr Kaloin, thanks. He's very honored to serve on such an outstanding ship. They are, Herr Kaloin, especially our mother.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Just gonna talk to the crew here. What?
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. I'm doing all right, Captain. No complaints. Okay, Captain.
Tube 4, ready. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Regular, Captain. Aye, Captain. I'll remind them why they're here.
You want to try some of this stew, Captain? No worries, Herr Kaloin. This meal will make the boys feel right at home.
Boosting the morale of the people a bit on the boat. I don't think they
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
actually need that, but
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
so yeah, the batteries of the boat is actually underneath where I'm walking, and the fuel tanks is on the sides, just like on the Das Boot movie. So you had these huge, humongous fuel tanks that are aligned with the sides of the boat, and everything underneath is like batteries, not car batteries, but something like car batteries, and it's all linked up together somehow with cables and whatnot. Okay, let's see. We can check the log. We have sunk 34,000 tonnage total of 5 ships on the current patrol, so we are closing in on the 50,000 tons. So he wants us. We can go down there to patrol. Actually, let's put this there and this. Oh, let's do like this.
New waypoint. Course 233. New waypoint. Course 236.
Let's do like that. So the boat will run about 6 knots. Oh, there we go. Battery charge.
Tube 1, ready.
Okay. Dive. Oh, that was wrong. I think we fired something there. There.
Minimum speed ahead.
Crash dive!
Two planes. Can we see what kind of planes they are?
Current depth 10
Hurricanes,
meters.
something like that. Or is it Spitfires maybe?
Current depth 20 meters. Engage electric motors. Deeper. Current depth 30 meters. Periscope depth. Current depth 40 meters. Periscope depth.
Just hope we don't go to the seabed. Ah, there we go. I forgot that we were doing a crash dive. Going a bit up again. So yeah, well-built submarines they were indeed. This is just a Type 7A though, so when we get a bit better, a better boat, we have longer range, better weapons. And I think we fired a torpedo somewhere. Not sure, but I think we did. This one, Y, F. Maybe not. Y should be decoys, yeah, but I don't think we have any decoys installed on this yet. So. I think we got a bit lucky there that they didn't try to strafe us or anything like that. So they should be gone now. Oh. So the stream, yeah, started a bit later today due to the fact that we had some issues with
Speed ahead.
with our
Aircraft spotted. Bearing 325.
account.
Periscope.
Ubisoft's closed for some reason, but it's open now. This is one of the games that you actually need an open account to be able to play. Let's see. There they are. What kind of place are you? Looks like Hawkers. Hawker, not Typhoon, that can't be. Almost. So right now we are doing just a periscope that just to make sure that they are not coming to get us. It's very
Current depth 10 meters.
So now you see the boat is transition from diesel to
Shut down
electric.
diesel engines.
These submarines had like a top speed of up to 10 knots, 12 knots perhaps underwater, and then the later types, which we hopefully will get at the end of the campaign, the Type 21 has a speed of 20 knots for a short period of time. That means that it was faster underwater than on top of the surface. If it was not even faster than that, but I do remember that the boat was really fast underwater compared to being on top of the water because it was so real streamlined compared to any other submarines. So yeah, we will do a bit of compressed run for 15 minutes or so, 13 minutes. There, let's surface
Blow
the
all
boat.
ballast.
Go on surface. And we do a zigzag here just to see if we can find any boats. We could be real bastards and just go into a harbor and then seek out what they have there and destroy that. Oh, we have something. And that is a boat.
Surface the boat.
Target marked!
That's a freighter. What kind of boat is that, I wonder? Let's see if we can spot it. It has two lower masts. Like this one, top speed 11 knots. Using my good ammunition on that. I don't want that, let's use this. We don't need this. It's a bit far ahead. That's a hit. Perfect. That is what we want. Just blow the water line, do some damage. It's about finding the sweet spot above, and that one is a bit high. So you're wondering why I'm using the gun? Because the gun ammo is cheaper to get than a torpedo. Like the last boat we spent like 4 torpedoes on or something. That's way too much for a tanker. Let's see how he's doing over there. We can see some multiple fires going on. He should have some holes. Below the deck, and crew is shooting. Oh, look at this. His engine stopped and everything. So he's just dead in the water. Look at these holes we made. That's some big glass holes. You stop using that ammo. Well, at least when you're not hitting. So right now the crew on that boat is panicking. Thinking what I can do to keep the boat afloat. And I am putting more and more holes into it. was a huge explosion. Boat is down.
Surface the boat! 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 Surface the boat!
There we go. The gun is straight again. That didn't go too bad. Let's check it. Oh, that was the wrong button. Let's check the captain's log. We are now in 38,000 points. Conway reported enemy large 43 by 51. Let's see, how far is that? That has to be down in somewhere else. Yeah, down here. There's nothing we can do about that.
New waypoint. Course 294.
So we'll probably sink one more boat. Let's actually do that.
New waypoint. Course 15. New waypoint. Course 265.
To the gun.
Surface the boat.
Oh, a tanker again. This looks like a smaller tanker. Let's take a look at it.
Target marked.
No, it is actually one of the bigger ones. My crew is wasting the high explosive shells. Oh, that's a total mess. So, yeah. Creating holes under the boat's surface, or under the surface of the boat, so it will take in water. That's the plan. Oh, that was a good explosion. Let's take out this mini map so we can see. Nice, nice. Tiny explosion at the front. Fire burning. Take a quick look how it's doing over there. Should have some nice holes in it. Oh, that was a good explosion. That's a high explosive and a miss. It's still working strong. You see it has a couple of holes here. Everything from that tiny thing to these bigger ones. You are switching to the wrong ammo. Shoot above. So yeah. We are going to make Swiss cheese with you. Parts of the boat is within the range I'm set and parts of the boat is not. That was a nice explosion. And we are on the last armor piercing shell. Soon in range for the boat to shoot at us. Oh, that's a good explosion at the front. He's probably sending out all kinds of messages now. Save my bacon! One of the first British ships that got sunk with an iceberg, not a torpedo, an iceberg, the infamous Titanic, was also the first ship to officially use the SOS Save Our Souls emergency call for the distress. And some of the ships in the area didn't quite understand that, so they also had to use the old code. QPS or something. Oh, there we go, both down. We have 12 shells left.
Surface the boat! Surface the boat!
So we're just gonna put the gun mid. There we
Surface the boat!
Let's take a look at our handiwork, how she looks on the underneath. Look at that fire burning. She can't be. Look at this. Some minor damage, but some tremendously big damage holes there. So that is my idea of sinking a boat. You don't do much damage while shooting the superstructure. You need to hit it, you know, below the waterline. That is where it hurts to get hit by shells. Okay, let's see. My plan was actually to go over there.
New
over there.
waypoint. Course 159.
What I want to try is see if we can get some quick kills on the not shore, but in the coastal waters, or maybe in maybe in the harbor even. We have something coming in. That might be.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
I know.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 344.
Okay, so warship. Okay, and warship. Speed down. It's probably a destroyer. Where is it?
Tracking new target.
I want to see what kind of escort ship this is. Is it a corvette or is it a destroyer? If there's a destroyer, there's possibly zero chance for us to get into shallow waters. We have a chance, but it will take time. We need to go a lot underwater. We need to do it real slow because we have to preserve the battery. I would like to have more torpedoes available also.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
An old destroyer. It has depth charges as well. Okay, let us do like this.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 169.
Surface a boat.
Aircraft spotted. Bearing 90.
I think my gunner is terrible at his job. Okay, what is hold fire function? Captain slow. Left. Systems page. Crew forward left. Move. Backward to run.
Surface a boat.
It doesn't look like they're turning to come back either, so we'll just continue out to sea.
Aircraft spotted. Bearing 12.
New waypoint. Course 0.
Okay, we'll head back to base. We need to rearm with the guns and everything anyway.
New
So we're gonna call
waypoint.
this a
Course
day for this day's stream.
356.
Aircraft
Once we get
spotted.
back to
Bearing
harbor.
73.
As long as the planes doesn't attack me, it doesn't matter.
Aircraft spotted. Bearing 30.
They're probably reporting my position to someone. I don't know. We got 4 ships on this one. Not bad. We'll get into like that.
New waypoint. Course 57.
Oh, can we perhaps just go here and rearm there, so we don't need to go all the way in? That would be awesome.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
Yes, 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 shallow waters. We are. So with this, we are going to do a refit here and then head out again next time. So right now we are hitting this, and we are hitting this. Oh, look at that, German destroyers. So we are going to save the game here at Helgoland. Heligoland, the Germans call it. And we don't need those points, actually. So we're saving the game here, and we are going to end this day's stream. 1B, we call this save, and then we'll come back next Wednesday. I'm going to see if I can start any other streams or recordings of other games, if you like to do that. Either some simulation or strategy games or first-person shooters. I'm not sure yet how I will do that. But thank you for watching. My name is Fritz on Twitch, Game-Addicted on YouTube. Like, follow, subscribe, and if you have any donations for me, that is highly appreciated. Everything will go back to making a better gaming experience for you as the viewer. And I wish you all a great day and continuously great Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks and bye.